I just dropped my kid off here at this apprentice training program here. Again, because I'd cover up the pertinent information, but yeah, he's in the apprenticeship training program. And today, April 30th, so I think the eligibility thing is he's taking the test. 9 o'clock sharp. So, all unions, they have like, math is like the basis of passing these. I mean, if it's like electricians or, plumbers, and I failed school so bad, and that's what keeps me from having a real job, because this stuff, I mean, I understand that, I struggle with it, that kind of math is hard. Like the Barbie doll, remember that? There was a Barbie doll that, I don't know, maybe about 10, 15 years ago, they had that recording in it, and they got the ire of feminists and stuff like that. Math is hard. Well, it is. That right there, for me, I struggle with that. That I could do after, like, I don't know, I spend an enormous amount of time just simply sorting it out. And I don't know, I can struggle through this. Okay? And I do mean struggle. This, alright. This is where I start getting lost. Pages like this. Did I skip one? Probably did. Now my kid figured it out. This, I could get through it with a lot of struggle. Just enormous amount of, like, I'd be spending big time on those pages. Here, now you're starting to get me lost. I don't think, yeah. And right here, yeah, I'm dead in the water now. Pretty much hit a wall by the time we got here. On that page. I know, this is not a scrapping video, but the point of this video is I don't want my child to be a scrapper. Okay, I want the best for them, because, Dad can't do it. I just can't do it. I know it's a hard concept for some of my subscribers to actually, like, get the concept, but my intellect doesn't. I mean, people are defied by that because, I might use English words a certain way where, like, people are like, what? How do you know that word? This, yeah, forget about it. I'm out. Honest to God. It seems like it should be easy. Calculate the volume in cubic feet of the figures below. Round decimal answers. Answers to 4 places. I don't know. Maybe if I practiced and practiced and practiced and spent hours each day, every day. I mean, you can train a lab rat. I guess you could train me into that. I don't know. Calculate the perimeter in feet and the area in square feet. Wow. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it looks really simple to a lot of people, but to me, it's like, wow. Yeah. No, it's not easier just to say this is hard and then forget about it. It's aggravating and frustrating. Like, look at these things. These things always really trip me up. Like, people go, "You used to moving heavy refrigerators up ramps, and what do you think is harder to do?" So my guess would be B, and it's just a guess because I don't know the math. I just know like what I'm looking at, and that one looks harder, but they also look the same, kinda. And it's no joke. I'm laughing at myself, but I would just guess that it would be B, but it could be an optical illusion. But then again, I'm turning the paper like sideways like this. I was recently laughing their ass off, and I'm like turning the paper sideways. I'm like, let me see. Look at that angle right there. I'm like, I think it might be B. Yeah. When I do crap like that, like when I'm taking a test, you could hear people, like in high school and stuff like that. I ended up failing. You could hear people snickering and laughing and stuff like that. Why do you think I go scrapping? Because that's pretty much all I know how to do. And even that, I mean, like, look at the video I made of me cutting an already opened up electric motor. Like somebody else had already opened that up. It wasn't me. Apparently they must have gave up on it or something like that. I just was out by the curb. I'm totally using the wrong tool. Or the yesterday, I have my Sawzall plugged into a 120 volt inverter, and I hope I didn't ruin the inverter. But I definitely I melted the plug, okay, in the pouring rain. Which, by the way, I went by the compound and that river is overflowing, and I got my cars right there by the river. Okay, I'm getting off the subject. And we're getting more rain. Calculate the area in square feet. Yeah. You would think, oh yeah, he's just saying it's easier just to say I don't know how, it's hard. I'm looking for answers. I'm not. I'm just... This right here, okay, is so aggravating because this is what is between me and success, or living a semi-normal lifestyle. This is what's between me, looking around for garbage, okay, and having a somewhat decent lifestyle, okay? So, it's, have you ever considered math tutoring? Yes, I've taken math tutoring, and it's like my brain's a brick. I don't absorb it. I don't know how to explain it. I don't get it. Like some people, it's natural. To me, this is like hieroglyphics or whatever. It's ancient Egyptian language. Can't even see the word. What's the smallest unit of measurement shown on rule number 1? I don't know. I guess the smallest unit of measurement would be that right there. Whatever that is. Like, okay, that's 1 inch. That's half an inch. So I guess these are like eighths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, eighth. All right. So duh, I can figure that out. Okay, by like doing that. What is the measurement shown by bracket C? See, now that's trippy, because where does the ruler start? Does it start right there, or does it start right there? Does the ruler measuring start right there and end right there? Is that an inch, or is this the inch? I guess that is. So this got me counting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I gotta recount it, because just in case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's nine places. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. What is the measurement shown by bracket A? 1 inch. What is the measurement shown by bracket B? I guess it's also 1 inch, right? I don't know. It's like an optical illusion. It's aggravating. Because doesn't that look bigger than that one? So it causes you to spend an inordinate amount of time looking at this crap. Okay, 1. Because I think I might have effed up. You know, if I had a pencil, it would be better. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. I would just say 1 inch, 1 inch. But then, you know, after finishing the test and leaving places like this, it would drive me nuts for days and days and days. I'd be thinking about that as I'm doing everything else. Did they answer it right? Did they answer it right? Because I don't know. All right. Now you got more of the same. What's the measurement? Well, kind of. Bracket C. What is the measurement shown? I don't know. Okay, those are quarters of an inch, right? 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters. 3 quarters. So 3/4, a little bit more than 3/4. But I can't put a little bit more than 3/4. They want, what is the measurement? I don't know. I would say a little bit more than 3/4, but it's like a 1/16 of an inch. It's like a 1/16 of an inch more than 3/4. And then that one, I mean, it's more of the same. You're gonna get another duh answer out of me. I don't know. So I guess I would have to spend, and each union's got similar but different, like, math things. So, like the electrician union, okay, and plumbing union, they give the math problems, okay, you know, with the pi, which I don't get, okay, so, or the gear thing, I got the gear thing, and this is really trippy. You work on cars and stuff. Yeah, but if somebody asked me, okay, just in America, the steering wheel's on the left, we drive towards the right, okay? But when somebody says, turn left, I have to think about it. I have to think about it. Left. Oh, turn that way, you know? Turn right. Turn right. Oh, yeah, turn that way. So, I don't know left and right, like left and right. It's like I have to think about it. Or like something like gears. This is like patently obvious to a lot of people because they laugh whenever which gear will turn the same way as gear C? Well, I have to admit I stared at this before I made this video, and well, it shows that this one is going that way. So if that's going that way, it's making that one go that way. So it's pushing down. And this one right here would be pushing up on it and making it turn that way. So I guess these both would be turning opposite to that. So which gear will turn the same way as gear C? Well, gear A, I guess. Which gear will make the most turns in a minute? Well, I guess the little one, right? Because it's smaller. So, the only reason why I was able to answer it that quickly is because I was looking at it and looking at it. Well, there's your answer. Study for it. Yeah, I know, but what's the in one ear out the other? There's a concept that I don't quite understand. I don't know. I guess the only answer is to like find time and study math and study math and study math and study math. Yeah, I'm lost. Well, this is the answer key. I'm lost just looking at the answer key. Okay, I didn't even know that was an answer key. I know, this is a boring video, right? Math practice problems. It's like basic stuff, really. Oh, that's the one I want to know. What's the answer to this one? 58. I'm intrigued. We're right by the airport, just in case you're wondering why there's so many airplanes flying over. We're like probably about 3 miles from O'Hare Airport. What was it, 58? '58 is B. Bear with me. We're in a car, so it's limited space to do something like this. Who's still watching this video and hasn't clicked off of it yet? How do I put people into a trance and watch the whole darn video? Just turn my videos on and walk away from them. Let the advertisements play. Just switch it on. You don't gotta watch it. $52. Oh, I got it right. Look at that. And that was not, that wasn't by like figuring out any kind of calculation. Okay, that was like going like this. Let's see now. Yeah, it looks like the one in A looks like it would move up easier because it's less steep. The one in B, but it sure has an optical illusion to it, doesn't it? Look at the parking lot is not as full as it was last time. Sorry. Last week was the orientation, okay? Yeah, last week, April 23rd was that, and today's the test. So, every spot was filled on the orientation. Not the orientation, but the general test preparation session. This parking lot was full. And now the test date, and it's probably 3/4 full. So I'm claiming by the orientation day, it will be half full. Okay, getting here, traffic was unbearable. It was like people don't know how to drive in the rain. This is like 50 miles from home, and yeah. So traffic, and people just bumming out, weeds out some of the people. So that's the idea of this. That's to weed, each step. That's how these unions work. It's a step-by-step process, and they weed you out continuously. And even after you're hired, when you're an apprentice, well, the first 90 days, you're on total probation. So you could be gone for not looking at the boss the right way or whatever, or just saying the wrong thing. You'd be gone for any reason. They don't care. They don't care. Yeah, so here, because it looks suspicious. Look at this truck going right with the dark tinted windows. Alright, kids. I think I'm gonna have to come back here. It's like 12:19. And my kid never came out for lunch. And I'm gonna upload this stupid video you guys can laugh at.